Can we have just a short presentation before we go?
uma amiga que oya mu bintu byoroshye abaturage bashobora kuba bakeneye amazi ukabashora kandi agenda mu mafaranga yikorera
Can you present? Or maybe 1 minute. Shaka ko turangize tugafata turangize duhere kuri groupe ya Singapore cyangwa groupe ya okay. We need a presenter. We need a presenter to start. So let's then start with a presentation. We can take it forward.
Hello everyone.
If you need to write, please. Okay.
So, thank you so much. May I have your attention?
Yes.
So, I'm presenting on behalf of Group H, of course, the #1 group, even in the point of what we are going to present. So, for us, we have thank you, Doctor. For us, we have seen data as Singapore can be the model for Rwanda. First of all, we have seen that Singapore, firstly, for its development and the welfare of its citizens, have initiated industries or industry-based economy. And when you look not only Rwanda and all the African countries, why don't we develop? You can see in Rwanda there are a lot of churches. The first industry that came to Rwanda have been beer industry, Brussels, Bralirwa. But for the industries that can change the socio-economic aspect of the countries have not been there due to colonization, but industry can be the key for the national development. Secondly, we have seen people of Singapore. People of Singapore, the facilitator have shown us that Malaysia have said, let's leave them, they are better for nothing. But they have said, no, enough is enough, no to poverty, no to underdevelopment, and they got unity and resilience. So Rwandans, we are resilient, we gather quality leadership, good governance, but we can improve and get to the extent of the Singapore and their man hero, how they did in terms of unity and resilience. The other thing we have come up with, for our group, we have agreed that Rwanda has quality national planning and budgeting. And also for sure, His Excellency Paul Kagame always said that we choose. There are a lot of things he says, but also accountability. But we see in terms of planning and budgeting, there should be improvement and the national planning could think where there are a lot of Rwandan citizens, a lot of populations like you have seen in agriculture, there are a big number of the majority of the population of Rwanda. When allocating money for the national budget, why not allocating a big budget within agriculture? And as we have seen, even in the development concept, they have been firstly cognitive revolution, but later on agricultural revolution before we get to the scientific revolution, which has sub-revolutions like industry revolutions started within the UK. So even the agriculture is promoted and the industry promotion is said as the point number one. Agribusiness or agricultural-based industries could be promoted, and we will get into other sectors, secondary and tertiary sectors. So also we have seen that on the accountability, we have seen is Singapore when like there is imprisonment, like a reader have stolen one sack of cement. He or she had to face great penalties or reshuffled. But sometimes in Africa and even in Rwanda, sometimes I hear it, there is big fishes, so they could not be there. Also, we have seen active participation of citizens of Singapore and nationalism. But for me, I'm not a good friend of this term of nationalism. But to my group counterparts, nationalism is very key. And even the African countries, once in a while they have developed this, like Zimbabwe, they did nationalism approaches. You remember Mugabe reshuffling other citizens and said the farm's role of land that was to the colonizers, UK, many was UK citizens that they have been given to the citizen of Zimbabwe. Here have happened. But since of the political issues, many from the Western, those approaches are failed. But there is an approach that can work under promoting nationalism and all the things to be done in the interest of the citizens of Rwanda, and we believe in Rwanda. That's how it is, but it can be improved. Also, we have seen another point of promoting social justice and equity or social protections, and also discouraging social inequalities, so that at the same level, you see, like Rwanda in East Africa lands the fact in social inequalities. I can be poor and I earn like 1,100 francs, and the doctor is rich, he's earning 1 million. You see these differences, socio-economic, and that's very big. So diminishing this gap will build the social balance of the country, and for sure, even economically, the country will develop. The very last and a very important point that we have seen is that the national projects, as I've said earlier, in planning and budgeting, would also look at the needs of the local people, like SIAS or Yomado or Trirwanda, even with the stakeholders of the government. When are we going to do our project? Do we go and do the assessments and in a smart way, as we used to say, understand this is the needs of the local people? Or sometimes we do provide umbrellas in the sun season, dry season, you see, and provide arrosoir in English, how do you call them? Provide arrosoir in the wet season. So it's raining and you're giving people arrosoir. It's what? Watering cans. Thank you so much, you guys. So, analyzing this heroine who brought these ideas was emphasizing on saying, what I'm going to support the people. Like I'm supporting the youth with a small grants for doing income generating activities or business. But when you analyze for his wish or a wish, he or she wanted to go to university, yes, and maybe started a business later after completing university studies. So there, for how him going into the business, his mind will not be fully engaged, fully aware, so it will be doing something better for nothing. Also, we have seen changing the mindset. Most of the time when you analyze the African problems and even Rwandan problems, it's all about changing the narrative or mindsets. In the human rights approach, when we are developing projects, you have to ask ourselves why. Why? A 5 why approach, like let's say my daughter, like, let me say it in Kinyarwanda, umukobwa wanjye bamufashe ku ngufu. Ukibaza no kweki bamufashe ku ngufu. Uzasanga witwa nde? So it's an example. Christian wamufashe ku ngufu nuko amufasha akamukosha igishu cyangwa ubundi bifasha. Ese no kubera iki amufasha? Nuko umuryango wanjye ukenye tutishoboye. Ese no kubera iki umuryango wanjye ukenye tutishoboye? Wenda nuko dufite umurima muto kandi tuba mu buhinzi. Ese no kubera iki dufite umurima muto kandi tuba mu buhinzi? Turi inyanda, famiye yose. Ese no kubera iki turi inyanda? Nuko dufite imyumvire mibi. Uzasanga iyo mbaje iyo 5 why approach ibikugeza kuri mindset. Mindset yiri negative nacyo kibazo abanyafrika bafite their resources, their whatever, ariko ya myumvire itari myiza igatuma duhora mu bukene. So the mindset could be changed. Sorry,
from why approach also there is that issue of kuberiki arabanege kuko wari niyo ituzuye.
Yeah, nabwo ishobora kuba developing iyo human rights based approach ushobora gusanga ari iyo mpamvu nabwo kareba ko turya indyo ituzuye ukagenda ubona ariko
complex issue, complex approach.
In the logical framework, hari nka EU propose you developing a problem tree and a solution tree. Nabwo iyo ugize problem tree, cause and effects relationship, so these are root causes zigiye kuba activities, zari effects zigiye kuba objectives. So nibyo ngibyo twabonye urumva groupe yacu turi inzobere niba nta shemu dufite mu duhamashi.
Any other comment from the group members?
Thank you so much.
Any other comment from the group members?
And the questions, they are welcome.
Yes. Then, when our comments to our group?
Comments for mindset. So integrity.
Yes.
Integrity is the key of social work.
Icyo navuga kuri ndabashimira creativité
Abahanzi.
n'uburyo mwinjira deep mu bintu ariko hari ikintu cyo guhita dufata line ngo tugahita dufata Singapore ijana ku ijana bibaza yuko sibiza ko atari byo nako twabifata kandi bikaguhira ariko sinabaza ko copy paste ari sawa numva gufata best practices kuko n'abo banyaburayi tuvuga turabagaya tugira gute ariko hari ibintu ushobora to drawing from them byadufasha muri iyi process turimo rero twareba Singapore yirwanye bite ubugorwa rero mu Rwanda twinshi batwigira imyaka 30 yashize bishize duhanganye n'ibintu twabaye resilient societe yubaka urebye bona itandukaniro n'ibintu byinshi aribyo duturanye n'ibyo bifite na resources zigize nibaza yuko turi mu nzira nziza igihe cyose kuba tubaramo twatangiye twahera quality biga mindset muki nuba rero twafata best practices from here and there ariko of course I agree with you hari rero byavuye kure ikirwano ukabona bigize icyo bigeraho kutegera biri ubuzima bwabyo kuba kubifatiraho gufata role models it's really very
umukobwa mwiza wacu yabyumvishije afite ikibazo n'icyo uradushubije ariko nawe umushubirijemo cyane. Thank you doctor.
Niyo mpamvu navuze ngo ibibazo mwatubajije bimwe birakomeye bisaba ko namwe mufashe kubisubiza. So quickly also,
okay,
maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I will use small minutes.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm here by the name of I'm come from Group B, and we have questions or a problem that we'll be discussing about the actions and the strategies that can be fight against poverty in Rwanda. Basically, we start for evaluating or finding those problems that are those poverty problems that are in Rwanda. We have saw that there are low income and the resources among Rwandans, and there is social inequalities, there is risk capability, and participation. There is risk of participation among Rwandans. And we just think about the action we should take, to the quick action we should take to reduce that inequality, that those poverty and poverty practice. The first things we saw is mindset, teaching the people about the creative mindset, to everyone Rwandans to visualize their community and find the problem. After finding the problem, and bring a solution based on their problems, like homegrown solution. Basically, you live in a village, so that you have a problem of malnutrition, and you say I should make some initiative, whether I should provide mushrooms, mushrooms to plant mushrooms. It's really needs low cost. It's really low cost, low capital, and you sell to your local community. To have that mindset, that creative mindset, to look at the problem as the opportunities. That's the first things the Rwandans should keep in mind. Another is to build the entrepreneurial spirit. And the next we say is about mobilization of resources, including financial resources, to mobilize those resources. Another, what we are an expert is about is resilience. Fostering the resilience, educating the resilience, and that will be a key point for abolishing the poverty. Another also in our group is to go beyond the comfort zone. Like you are a lecturer, I feel that you have all, I'm boss, I have a job, I have security in my job. You can't have an eager to try another things that can be created opportunities to the others. Yeah, that's about the going out of the comfort zone.
So, kuri your point, Abayapani ikintu bakoze wenda nuko tutakwiga role models zose. Ariko Abayapani ikintu bakoze kuri the point of Japanese, we call it theory Z. Theory Z of leadership. It's like gufata abaturage igicucu. Nimba ari umuzamu akaba yanenga gutwara imodoka mu kigo cy'ishuri wenda abereye umuzamu. It helps the different multiple knowledge. Nimba ari umutekinisiye wa wenda tuvuge atekera abana ibyo kurya mu kwikwi akaba yakwiga no kuba yabadodera imyenda byatumye badevelopinga ibyo bita theory Z, byatumye badevelopinga ubuhanga bwinshi muri community. Igisirikare cyo kijya kibigerageza gusa umusirikare azi kubaka igishubu, kubaka itafari, ashobora kuba plombier na mugenzi wacu Christian yavugaga cyangwa akaba ari n'umukwafi nabyo birashoboka. Ibyo byatumye isatira y'Abayapani izamuka kandi izamuka yose kandi igakora n'ibikorwa bikomeye. Iyi theory Z yo niho bita umuco.
Another we saw about expanding the homegrown solution business. That's a startup that is growing in our country to support those startup and to help their product to reach at international levels.
Yes.
Yeah. Another we saw it's about changing the mindset of the successful people, where they have to change the mindset to help others.
To help others.
Yeah, because we have the greedy mindset among the Rwandans, where those who are successful, they need to grasp all things and to become more wealthy. I don't know if it's to become more wealthy. I don't know the context they take about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The greedy idea.
Yeah, to remove all to
So Abanyarwanda gusa Abanyafurika bose ntabwo twibaza nka Qatar ukuntu ushobora gutera imbere Angola igasubira inyuma kandi Angola ifite peteroli nyinshi kurusha Qatar ariko abayobozi bari imbere kandi it's not from national level, even household level. Ntabwo benshi binjiza amafaranga menshi ugasanga ntashobora kugurira abana inyama nibura rimwe mu cyumweru. Yes, ari inywera cyangwa se ngo bagura amabati 5 bakubakire gashari
cyangwa ntafite toilet.
Yes,
akarere gasabe yo bado bati muri human security issues.
Yes,
mubakirura kandi umuntu buri munsi anywera 2 muri Kigali cyangwa buri nzoga ariko toilet yarabura.
Mindset ikomeye cyane. Twese twagiye tuzamuka atari kubera ko society zacu n'abari bakize muri genocide barakennye ariko kubera commitment mubyeyi yakubata no kugira ngo ngure mitsingi ibihumbi bikayuma gusa umwana arazamutse arangije cyangwa igihe muri yarakoze
ariko hari ikintu bashaka kubaza
ni spirit nziza cyane
na trust kw'ibyo byawe bindi ariko hari gushura kandi